Hi, I'm the leader of Duckymomo team. Thank you for clicking my presentation. Our team have 5 members: Chami, Ngân, Thu Thủy, Zling, and Mitling. So let us start it with the first part, case study summarization, which presented by Chami.
Thank you for introducing me. In my part A, case study summarizations. In the part 1, I'm gonna talk about introduction to exchangehunterjumper.com. Exchangehunterjumper.com is one example of how a small business focusing on a tiny key market was able to successfully build an online brand. According to Danny Amber Esplin, founder and owner of exchangehunter and jumper.com, the exchange, a website created to have owner and professional trainers sell high-end competition halls. It's hard to get rich or even make move on the internet. 11 years later, the Inquin marketing model she has built a customized copy of real estate program she succeeded with in Santa Barbara. The part 2, I gonna talk the reason why Ashley made a marketing program. It included detailed form for seller to fill out, and she insisted that quality photo and video be provided for each house advertised, enabling her to turn the descriptions into a crate for tier of each animal or in capabilities. She created a fee structure that was reasonable and affordable, and she developed a multi-channel marketing program. And the last part, I'm gonna talk about what should we do to conduct marketing program. The sale button page provides sellers with a mini website and social media advertising include 3 sidebars. Facebook Ask each week. Ashlyn has also found the posting in various Facebook groups. Focus on sale of the type of house marketed on the exchange currently free, often result in good clickbait and some increased website traffic. To track the effectiveness of her social marketing efforts, Eileen used various tracking systems. Aileen noted that if she posts too much many times a day or posts too much content too close together, the reach of her posts seemed to drop off. Also, Facebook is currently the primary social marketing platform for Extreme Hunter Jumper. The firm also has lower followers on Instagram or Twitter. Also, Aileen noted that many of these followers are actually buyer or seller at this time. She noted that in the future they probably will be. In addition to the website, the exchange uses a variety of other marketing.
I talk about what problem or issue the company face. Every company face its fair share of problem. Exchange hunter jumpers face a major issue in this business. So first one depend on outsourcing programmer. If the company depends on outsourcing programmer, it will cost a lot. The company might be faced with the array of survey offered by many businesses. Uh, Next, with education, CFI is lacking, especially in looking back at the logo and print design of for skin as a painful exercise potential by seeing internet advertising as well as the team find that they lack the education to properly market their globally. Um, just focusing online version enough. Uh, Besides, she suspects that many of her flowers are either buyer or seller. Social media platforms like Instagram and Pinterest, Snapchat and Facebook have become increasingly more popular among marketers and business owners alike. And brands today need to be active on the platform to maintain a successful presence in market. It's not enough anymore to place an ad somewhere on a website or an app. Next, spending all day outside and tending to only do business with people they know reasonably will result in a very low level of customer trust. Finding the right and quality horses in difficult because business line leave them very little, but in the process of raising and taking care of due to certain factors, horses suffer from some common disease such as abdominal pain and intestinal spasm, acute stomach, and intestinal. Next come the part of Diệu Linh. Okay.
So I will talk about how can they solve the problem. Aslin personally review on potential advertise money and valuing quality over quantity in every area. Horses, buyers, traffic, and discussing some of the obstacles she faced in getting the exchange up and running. Aslin start with education, her own of black there, specifically in the areas. She says that looking back on the original logo and print designs is a painful exercise. In 2009, the exchange began experimenting with social media, including RSS feeds, to increase exposure and to be in on YouTube hot for sale, such as over 1,800 extend her cumulative Facebook reach to almost 18,000 friends and fans. Account has over 2,000 followers and links with both the exchange Facebook page. Aslin continually reviews the design of the website with an eye to making it the most effective and developing the site CSS layout. The advanced functionality that was desired should been extremely helpful to help the web development experience she had honed over.
Hi, I'm Thủy, and I will present the case study question. My first question is find a site on the web that offers classified ads for horses. Compare this site to exchangehuntjumper.com in terms of the services offered, the customer value proposition. What does the exchange offer that other sites do not? Well, I decided to compare the exchangehuntjumper.com with a site that also advertises horses for sale called ehorses.com. At its first glance, ehorses.com looked look much more professional and user-friendly than the chain hunterjumper.com does. However, when you start to browse for horses on ehorses.com, it is much more complex search system, which can be good if the buyer knows exactly what he wants. But at the exchange-hunter-jumper.com, the choice is easier when browsing for horses, as they already have some list on the sidebar, and they also have typical horse specification that potential buyer can click on to get what they want. Another great advantage with the exchange-hunter-jumper.com is that they offer video clips on the horse edited by them and not the seller, which is a neat service that they offer. However, both ehorses.com and exchange-hunter-jumper.com offer an integrated view of their sellers' social media platforms as well as their email address and contact information. Lastly, the chain hunterjumper.com offer an additional array of services that include selling barns, sewing calendar for horses, and horses that have been sold in the past. This is where they have their value proposition compared to their competitors. The next question is, in what way were social media effective in promoting the chain brand? Which measure led to the highest increase in sale and inquiry? Why? The chain started experimenting and using social media as a company before it was as big as it is today. Aislinn started with a Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram in the early age of social media and had a little advantage when social media really took off. Although the chain are fairly successful on all of their social media platforms with 60,000 views on YouTube, 2,000 followers on Twitter, 5,000 followers on Instagram, and 60 friends like on Facebook. During the time this book was written, Facebook was also the most important social media platform for the change, and they even spent money on advertising their service on Facebook. On Facebook, the exchange promote content and boost posts every month, and they have found that it has become increasingly important to maintain and gain more social media attraction and interaction. The chain use Google Analytics to check exactly how many people are on their website in real and how they got there. The last question is make a list of all the ways the chain attempt to personalize its services to both buyer and seller. The chain has a personal email response to buyer inquiry where an actual person respond. The email is not automatically generated. Buyer can fill out pre-generated form if they have an interest in a horse and receive a performance package based on the expenses that come with the purchase. Like many other e-commerce sites, each chain make recommendation to potential buyer based on what horses they have looked at historically, and by doing this, the chain search for suitable horses for potential buyers of horses automatically. For every horse that get put up on their website, the chain develop a personal selling strategy for each horse. We customize the whole selling experience, making their platform a less of a C2C business and more of a C2C plus consulting e-commerce entities. Last, they work with individual sellers and chainers in other sale and operation planning side to create effective ads that include video edited clips of the horse and photos and histories of the horse. Well, the next part will present by Ngân Giang. Thank you guys for listening to me.
Hi, it's me, Giang again. This is the last part of our presentation. After read the study case, I've learned many important and meaningful things, but I will summarize them into 4 valuable lessons. First, develop a loyalty program. Reward customers for their loyalty. Developing a loyalty membership to your store is another way to increase conversions from your current customer while rewarding them for their repeat purchase. Creating a loyalty program can be as simple as rewarding customers on their second purchase at your store or after set dollar figures. Your store report makes it really easy to see who your best customers are by dollar value. Second, make your website visually appealing. Start with the detailed product information and multiple images show different ages and use. Your homepage should have an intentions wrapping banner image that allows customers to picture themselves with the product. Even your blog post should be very visual. You should have several image, GIF, or maybe even a videos in each post to separate bodies of the text. The third is focus on building consumer trust. Trust is the glue on a successful long-term relationship, whether it is between romantic partners or retailer and their customer. It also happens to be the natural result of honesty and consistency. Earning a consumer trust is the first step to create a brand because they will share the positive experience with their friends and family. According to a recent study by Forbes, 81% of respondents indicate that their friends and family directly influence their purchase decisions. That is an amazing access to retailers who are able to win consumer trust. Finally, is sell experience, not just the product. Assume that no one really needs what you sell, because they probably don't. In a little over 25 years, we have gone an economy based on a scarcity of goods and service to one that offers unimaginable abundance. There is very little you can sell that you can be forgotten elsewhere. Focus instead on how you sell what you sell. Completely differentiate your customer experience and make sure it's remarkable. Products come and go, but there will always be a market for truly remarkable experience. So, this is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening. If you love our video, please give it a like, or if you have any questions, do not hesitate to comment. We will answer it as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye bye.